You know that feeling, right? When you meet someone and they sweep you off your feet, you feel butterflies every time they look your way, and you can't stop thinking about them. It's exhilarating. But honey, let me tell you, sometimes the most beautiful beginnings can lead to the rockiest roads. Because sometimes, hidden beneath the surface are red flags waving, and we're too busy caught up in the excitement to notice. Recognizing these red flags early on can save you a whole lot of heartache and pain down the line. It's like that saying goes, prevention is better than cure. Now, I'm not here to tell you to be cynical or to doubt every good thing that comes your way. I'm here to empower you, to give you the tools you need to build healthy, loving relationships. So let's dive in. We're going to meet a beautiful couple, a hot, sexy, confident black woman, and a tall, handsome, charming black man. And we'll explore 5 common relationship red flags that you absolutely cannot afford to ignore. Get ready to learn, and most importantly, get ready to choose yourself. Our leading lady, she's strong, she's independent, she knows her worth. But lately, she's been feeling a little off. Her partner, he's always had an opinion, which she initially found attractive, a sign of his intelligence. But somewhere along the way, his opinions started to feel like criticisms, little digs disguised as jokes. He'll make comments about her weight, her clothes, her choices, always under the guise of just being honest. And you know what? She laughs it off, tries to brush it aside, doesn't want to seem too sensitive, but deep down those words sting.
Baby, you know I love you, but that dress isn't very flattering. Honey, you should really lay off the carbs.
And each time, her self-esteem chips away little by little. She starts to question herself, her decisions, her appearance. The woman who used to walk into a room with her head held high now finds herself shrinking, dimming her own light to accommodate his shadows. This, my friends, is a classic red flag. Constant criticism, even disguised as help or honesty, is a form of emotional abuse. It's about control, about chipping away at your confidence until you become a version of yourself that he finds more palatable. Now, I want you to understand something. You are worthy of love and respect, just as you are. Don't ever let anyone, not even someone you love, make you feel less than. If you find yourself in a situation like this, recognize it for what it is. A red flag waving loud and clear. It's time to have a serious conversation, to set boundaries, and to understand that you deserve a partner who uplifts you, who celebrates your strengths, and who loves you for the amazing woman you are. In the beginning, his possessiveness was almost flattering. He always wanted to know where she was, who she was with. He'd shower her with attention, tell her he couldn't stand the thought of anyone else making her smile. It felt romantic, intense. But honey, there's a fine line between love and control, and that line is often blurred. Slowly, the calls and texts became more frequent, more demanding. He'd question her about her male friends, get upset if she spent time with her girlfriends. She started declining invitations, avoiding situations that might upset him. One day, she's getting ready for a night out with her girls, an evening she's been looking forward to. He walks in, sees her dressed up, and his mood shifts. He makes a snide comment about her outfit, then suggests they stay in instead.
I really need this night out. My friends are important to me.
But he becomes angry, accuses her of not caring about his feelings. The night ends with her staying home, tears streaming down her face, feeling trapped and alone. This, my loves, is control disguised as love. A loving partner wants you to blossom, to nurture your relationships, and to embrace your independence. They don't try to isolate you or dictate your every move. Recognize the signs. Does your partner constantly check your phone? Do they try to limit your contact with friends and family? Do they make you feel guilty for wanting to spend time apart? These are red flags, and they should never be ignored. Love should feel like freedom, like a safe space to be your most authentic self, not a cage that confines you. Remember that always. Chapter 3. Trust, the foundation that can't be rebuilt on lies. Trust, my dears, is the very foundation of any relationship. It's the bedrock upon which love, respect, and commitment are built. Without trust, you're building your house on sand, just waiting for the tide to come in and wash it all away.
Our beautiful leading lady. She's starting to notice cracks in the foundation of her relationship. Little white lies, inconsistencies in his stories, a gut feeling that something isn't quite right.
She tries to brush it off, tell herself she's being paranoid, Maybe he forgot about their plans. Maybe he just didn't want to worry her.
But the doubts linger, like a bad taste in her mouth. One evening he tells her he's working late, can't make it to their date night. She's disappointed, but understanding.
Later that night, she scrolls through social media and stumbles upon a photo of him, arm in arm with another woman, at a club downtown. Her stomach drops, her heart races. The lies, the inconsistencies, it all comes crashing down.
She confronts him and he denies. But the evidence is right there, staring her in the face. This, my loves, is a betrayal that cuts deep.
Dishonesty, in any form, erodes trust. And once trust is broken, it's incredibly difficult, sometimes impossible to rebuild. Pay attention to those gut feelings. Don't ignore the inconsistencies, the white lies, the feeling that something isn't quite adding up. Address them early on, have those difficult conversations. Remember, you deserve a love built on a foundation of honesty, respect, and unwavering trust. Don't settle for anything less. Chapter 4. Silence speaks volumes. The pain of emotional unavailability.
She craves connection, deep, meaningful connection. She wants to share her hopes, her dreams, her fears with the man she loves.
But he keeps his walls built high, his heart guarded, his emotions locked away. He's there physically, but emotionally he's a million miles away.
She shares her feelings, her vulnerabilities, and he responds with silence, with a shrug, with a dismissive, "It's not a big deal."
She feels like she's talking to a brick wall, her words bouncing off his emotional armor, unheard, unseen. It's like trying to hug a cactus, painful and prickly.
They're sitting on the couch, watching a movie, but she feels utterly alone. She reaches for his hand, seeking a connection, a spark.
He pulls away, mumbles something about the movie being on, and turns his attention back to the screen.
She's left feeling empty, her heart aching for a connection he's unwilling or unable to provide. This, my dears, is the painful reality of emotional unavailability. It's a red flag that screams loud and clear. A partner who is emotionally unavailable is incapable of giving you the love, support, and intimacy you deserve. Don't settle for a love that leaves you feeling empty and alone. You deserve a partner who meets you halfway, who is present, who listens with their heart, and who isn't afraid to be vulnerable with you. Chapter 5. Love shouldn't feel like a one-woman show. Love, my friends, is a two-way street. It's about give and take, about mutual effort, about showing up for each other day in and day out.
Our leading lady, she's starting to feel the weight of the relationship on her shoulders. She's the one initiating date nights, the one planning vacations, the one putting in the effort to keep the spark alive.
He, on the other hand, seems content to coast along, to reap the benefits of her love and effort without reciprocating.
It's like she's dancing a tango alone, her heart pouring out all the right moves while he stands there, barely moving a muscle. She surprises him with tickets to his favorite concert, remembers his favorite meal, goes out of her way to make him feel special.
But when was the last time he did something thoughtful for her? When was the last time he planned a date, surprised her with flowers, or simply asked how her day was?
She's starting to feel resentful, and rightfully so.
Unequal effort breeds resentment. It creates an imbalance in the relationship that can be difficult to repair. Love shouldn't feel like a one-woman show. You deserve a partner who meets you halfway, who puts in the effort, who shows you that they care, not just with words, but with actions. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content on healthy relationships. Let's continue this conversation together.